There you go. All right, let's show chat. There we go. Hello, folks. Ed here. We got Rich. We're at Spark Innovations, and we're gonna do kind of a amateur hour. Apparently, we have a few things to talk about for the company. We have a little contest, a little giveaway thing. With the last giveaway we did, a little announcement about that, some stuff with products, and feel free to ask any questions you have about us, about the company, about the products, whatever it is. I'll monitor the chat as we go, and I'll peel off the rest of the paper so we can show. But we can show this. Do you want to talk about the ticket?
Yes.
First.
Okay. It's back, guys. It's back. It's back. It's back. The golden ticket is back, guys. The golden ticket is back. Sparky's golden ticket. For those of you who have contested before, some of you have won the contest and some of you have not. But this is a 5-person winner contest. It starts today, goes until the end of the month, and we are going to pick 5 random people. And the only thing you got to do to be qualified to enter is spend $150 or more on our site. In addition to that, you get a free Sparked t-shirt. We don't have them with us right now. They're actually on their way to us. They should be here on the 12th, I think, was the last tracking that we got. So when you buy on our site, if you spend $150 or more, we'll reach out to you, ask you your shirt size, get that to you, and you have a potential to win one of 5 golden tickets that are going to be sent out over the course of the month. And what is the golden ticket? Well, you win a $100 gift card to our site, and you also get entered into a 1 in 5 chance to win an extra random prize that Ed and I choose. A little more on that, actually, was that we had the golden ticket the last time we ran it. I don't know if you guys have been following along, but we got 4 people that claimed it, 4 people that came back and said, I got a golden ticket. The 5th one showed up, I don't know, was it like 6 months later or something like that?
It was just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it just happened. So we're going to be announcing the winner of that one, the 1 in 5, next week in our live video.
Yeah.
But if you want to enter this golden ticket contest, you spend $150 or more on our site, you're automatically entered, and you get a free t-shirt. So that is the golden ticket.
Speaking of that, so in an effort to be more interactive, I think we are going to go with a scheduled live stream from the company. I know I do my Ed stream, but we want to do one from Sparked Innovations with Rich and I at least once a week.
Rich and me.
That too. So we will choose what day and time that's going to be and make an announcement about that. So at least once a week, we will do a live stream with both of us.
Yep. And we got to stick to that. We've said that we're going to do it in the past, and, life happens, business happens, and we get distracted.
Yeah. And speaking of golden ticket, this is yellow, but it's...
You yellow? Boy, you yellow?
Look at that.
Look at that. That is beautiful.
We have a couple
lines here. This is the exciting part. Stuff's like candy.
Yeah.
Or jewelry, or jewelry made out of candy.
Jewelry made out of candy?
Yeah.
Do you want to start talking about... Well, let's go. So Rich mentioned the T-shirts, right? I do have one of the older ones on underneath. Hold on, everybody.
Nathan. Yeah, I'm sorry. I silently correct people's grammar in my head all the time.
Okay. So this was our original shirt, right?
Yep.
And we did a couple refinements to the new design. So those, like Rich said, they'll be here next week. The
Well,
printer,
we'll see.
yeah, the printer is wrapping up with them and just finishing them. So we will get them in and then be able to include them with the winners of the golden ticket, right? And do you want to do a promo with them? Anyone buying a certain X amount order, they get a shirt.
I think we just did that.
Is that what you announced?
Yeah.
Okay. What was it? What was the details?
$150.
Okay, $150.
$150. You get entered into the contest for the golden ticket, and then you also get a free shirt. So we'll reach out to you about getting your shirt once you place the order.
All right, here's a picture of the shirts.
Ooh, yummy.
So you see the back, the logo's resized to fit a little different. We are also, what colors?
We're offering black and gray.
With the spark down the side like that.
Yep.
Here's the back of the black one. So it looks pretty cool, huh?
Yep.
The back of. All right.
Sparky's hair looks really tall.
And then we are selling the shirts separately, right?
Yeah, that is something that's ongoing because the way our system works, technically we don't have them yet. So we would have to sell negative inventory and then put them into inventory positive when they get here, which I can do. I can do back orders on site. So I will enable that when we're done this chat. Everything is on the site. It just needs to be put live. So I'll do that.
All right. So we got Scott Dillback, Cliff. I don't know if they can hear me.
He needs some shirts and stickers. Ooh, speaking of, we'll be right back. Dead air.
That you're done. No, we can see you. Love that mirror copper. We got that. That yellow. Get you guys on the Rolling Thunder. Yeah, Scott. I think the Rolling Thunder podcast is tonight. So, Scott, you can feel free to plug that. And we'd be excited to be on someday. They got Nathan Potter. Got a few guys in the house. All right. So I was in the process of opening some of these relay boxes and peeling. Left the paper on to protect the mirror because it's very precious. But
And he's neurotic about
we're gonna show it off, dude.
scuffs
Oh,
and
stickers.
imperfections. But we got vinyl stickers. See if you can. Where's the light? Oh, you can kind of see. So there's a Sparky one. And then we got our S. And then we've got the regular. So yes, now we got stickers for your cars, not
Where do
just
they
the
get
small
those
ones
stickers?
anymore. It's a good question. I haven't decided if it's going to be something where like you just get them randomly in your boxes, or if we charge for them. Do people charge for stickers? I don't know. It's the first time we've really had these.
If it's an add-on,
You can make it an add-on for like $1 or something.
yeah.
Probably costs us $1.
And if they're already ordering something, there's no additional shipping, mailing.
Right. Yeah, so I'll put that as an add-on in every product so that you can add a sticker whenever you want. So I'll do that. That's another job for me, a little takeaway.
We have keychains as well, right? Or are we out of them?
No, we got them.
Ah, there's a blemish on this one. Good thing I have backups.
Should have them.
So with these colors, though, you can get them on our relay box and fuse box. Iron Man.
I don't know. Kate left for the day, and she's kind of like the mom, of the shop. It's like, Mom, can't find my Sparky keychains.
Where's this? Where's that?
And then, like, if I ever asked my mom of something, she would always say, "It's in my pocket." So sarcastic. We have them. We had them. I don't know if we have them.
4 in the box on that.
Yes. Oh, wait. There we go. Yep. Yeah, they're over there too. I see them now. Sparky keychains.
So this is something also that maybe you have to do as an add-on or have someone request it special.
So Scott just mentioned something that is controversial to some, not necessarily to us, just to some. I've been told
What?
he wants to offer a signature, product signature, as an add-on.
Not with my handwriting. We'd have to pay you to take it.
Well, yeah, but your handwriting is.
How about they can request it, but no charge?
Not a bad idea. I mean, it does take extra time, but I wouldn't mind doing it. His handwriting is so bad, it actually makes it better that it's so bad. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen, like, there's certain.
And I went to Catholic school, which that's
It's even worse.
The stereotype is that you're taught decent handwriting, but
And cursive and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like there's certain artists that are at the Philadelphia Art Museum, and it looks like a kid did it, like a child, and it's so bad.
Skilled in other.
Right, but it's so bad that I guess it's good because it's so bad. Like, you're like, wow, that's so terrible. There's no way that you could like intentionally make it that bad. So you must have super skill to be that bad. I don't know if that makes sense, but nobody cares if I don't ready it. And yes, free is fine. I didn't say had to charge for it, and even if it's like $5 or $10. Ooh, that is pretty.
So I'll show them off as we go, but we do want to talk about what these are. And do we have a package deal on the site like we did before?
We've got the RBX Light 4 package.
Okay, I have some Light 4s with colors that I'm going to show off. But I did have on my stream someone asked if we could do these. So maybe we do for a fall promo.
So what these are relay boxes and fuse boxes with different color acrylic, different styles of acrylic. So we have opaque, we've got mirror, and we've got transparent, along with fluorescent transparent.
You want to show them the difference between the same tone, but mirror and transparent?
Boom! It is practically a pure tone. Listen, 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 listen. Low frequencies, low frequencies. Boom. So you guys can see the only real difference in these two. One has a reflective back, and the other one is the parent of a trans person. Transparent, get it? So you can see it's like a light blue, but the reflections really do darken it. So it is gorgeous.
Is the higher value of the mirror reflected in the cost?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you will pay a little bit more for mirror because this stuff is 3 times the cost of the transparent. But I think it's worth it. It looks beautiful.
We should remind people what the relay box is.
So what is a relay box? What is this thing? What does it do? So have you guys ever tried to wire up your own relay? If you did, you probably know that there's usually a bird's nest or rat's nest of wire to clean up and make nice and pretty and organized. It's a big wire mess, basically. Even if you do it right, it's bulky and takes time, and it's kind of a pain. So why would you need a relay? What is a relay? Okay, so let's say you got a switch from us. It's a latching switch, on-off. That switch is only capable of handling about 2 amps of current at 12 volts DC. And if you hook up something that's going to draw more than 2 amps, that switch is not going to be able to handle it, and it'll probably burn out the switch. So you get a relay. A relay pretty much is a triggerable switch. So it does the same thing a switch does, has a contact on one side and a contact on the other side, and then it flips back and forth, toggles back and forth between the two. And you can use our switch to control the on-off toggling of that relay. There's a little coil in there. You energize the coil, it becomes magnetized, electromagnet, and then pulls the contact to the one side and gives you a higher current capacity for your output. So these outputs are rated at 15 amps per. You obviously can use them for lower current applications, but you've got up to 15 amps per channel, 4 channels, and then there's a fifth pass-through. It's a fifth channel pass-through, and that's good for like distribution, hooking up small 12-volt accessories, and it's fused, so you have the benefit of that. So on, like, let's say a DSP, you could run your power and ground from these 2 terminals, which are direct pass-throughs from the main terminals, and then you would have the remote trigger for that DSP come off of one of the channels. That's just an option, one way that you can hook it up. But yeah, makes installation nice and easy and simple and clean. You don't have to worry about the rat's nest of wire. You got your 2 terminals in, and there's a third, which is the ignition interrupt. Let's see if you can see that. I'll show you up here. So if you can see that IGN, this guy right there. And that terminal allows you to control the entire relay box with on and off a remote in. So you can hook, let's say, your head unit remote wire to the input of the RBX and trigger the entire thing on and off. Now the Light 4, which is a pared down version of this, it's a little more affordable, that does not have the ignition interrupt, and so therefore you have to remember to turn all of your onboard switches, like let's say you have your dash mounted Spark Innovations switch panel, 4 buttons, you have to remember to turn all of those off, otherwise they'll stay activated even when the vehicle's off. Whereas with the ignition interrupt, either with accessory or your remote wire from your head unit, either way, when you take the key out, it's going to shut this thing off. So very convenient. Let me see if we got any messages.
Check the comments. Then, so we also have a fuse box, the FBX, and it's of the same form factor. And yeah, there's other small wire fuse boxes out there on the market, but we take a great deal of time to make sure ours is designed in a smart way, and it looks fantastic. So you can match it, and whatever your color, your coordinated colors for your build is, you can match the tops and everything. Now, the relay box, the 4CH, the flagship relay box, has RGB LEDs, so you can select different colors to match your top. The FBX, the fuse box, does not have any LEDs, but let's say you had 2 colors. If your build was like the Iron Man style, you can have red mirror and yellow mirror, one on the RBX, one on the FBX, because sometimes you need a fuse box with distribution that does not need relays. So you use one for your channels to turn on and off, and the other just for your fuses. So you can mix and match if you wanted, or have them the same color. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm giving you a suggestion.
Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah. So you can do Iron Man style.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. And so that is something you can do, like I said, if you need both. Here is the fuse box, and I was skeptical about this color, and it's a little late for Halloween, but this transparent orange actually looks pretty nice.
That
once we got sheets of this, I was like, oh, that's who's gonna want that? But no, that actually looks really good. I mean, through the camera and through the internet and everything, it's not probably being picked up the way I see it here, but in person, yeah, this looks great. And so with the RGB LEDs on the 4CH, if you choose this color or yellow, you can mix the colors of the LED to be, it's more of a yellowish. It's an orangey yellow, so it kind of matches.
So Scott said the mirror is worth it, and we're doing great to offer a product that will look attractive in any build. He loves his RBX 4CH and how effortless it was pairing it with the single DIN panel.
Heck yeah. Well, thank you. And yeah, they did the copper mirror, which I didn't make up one of these, but the copper. Wait, did I? No. The copper mirror looks freaking awesome too. And that was another one I was skeptical about.
Scott says he uses the RBX for his lights, fans, USB voltage, and his heated seats. Made effortless and clean wiring.
So we do have fluorescent blue and fluorescent red. Here's an example of the fluorescent green, which I think picks up light much brighter than the other options. So again, on camera, it's not going to do as much justice as in person, but the engraving and the edges, it's a fiber optic effect. It's the edge light. So the green transparency picks up a lot of light just going through the surface. But then when it transmits through the edges that are cut or engraved, it really, really is highlighted nicely. So the fluorescent green has been popular. And in fact, one of our dealers, Drop in Hertz, I think ordered a bunch of the relay boxes with these tops just because they look so good and it matches their colors.
Wow. Got a nice little collection going on here.
Yeah.
Actually,
you can show a standard one. I mean, you could always take it off there. Here's what the standard tops look like. If you're not interested in, spending a little extra and getting a fancy color, this is what the standard tops on all those models look like. And we have more colors to go. So we have 20 colors in total. I have made most of them, just haven't assembled them on top. So the remaining, what do we have up here? The remaining mirror, we do have pink and purple out there. There's green. The green mirror. You're not going to see the surface here. I just have the edge. Red mirror. No, we have that out. We have the copper mirror, like I said. There is a gray mirror that I did not cut yet. Yeah, that one actually, I think that came out.
So Spencer was asking, what do these do? Sorry, new to the product. No problem, and welcome to Sparked Innovations. This right here, we've got basically three on the table over here. I'm going to show you this one first because it's the simplest. This is a fuse box. All right. It's a passive unit. You have your negative up here. You've got your positive over here. The negative goes right to this terminal block. And you're basically using that for ground distribution. And then you got these channels here, these four, and these four are coming off of the positive input to those outs. You got a maximum of 25 amps here, and you got a max of 20 amps down here. Now, what are these for over here? There. you got a line in that goes into here and passes through down to these channels here. So it's like an inline fuse. If you guys ever had to run one of those inline fuses, they recommend them for small accessories and that kind of thing. This is perfect for that. You could just run an in channel 1, out channel 1. And then you also have the distribution of 8 over here, and then you have the 4 for ground over here. So that is the fuse box. Actually, let me go grab that phone.
I'll talk about the Light 4.
Okay. Good afternoon, Spark Innovations. This is Rich.
All right, so let's pick one. I have 2 out. How about the dark blue? Okay. Then we have 2 relay boxes, right? And this is the Light 4. So we have the 4CH with a lot of features that Rich talked about. Ignition interrupt. It has the RGB LEDs. It also has a ground post and a B plus pass-through post. This eliminates that to save costs. So if you're looking for 4 channels to trigger, but don't need the extra stuff, then you can save some money. Right? So it features 4 channels, just like the 4CH, that can be triggered here through just like a remote turn on or ignition, or our switch cables that plug directly in. So 2 ways to trigger the channels, gives you fused 15 amp outputs. So you can tap in, and there is a blue LED that lights up on these. You can get the tops in any of the colors we're showing, but the LEDs will light up blue on this. That is the Light 4, RBX Light 4.
Okay, so did you want 7 units of those batteries? Those banks, I mean?
Readjusting, everybody, so we don't hear Rich's phone call. All right, so that is the Light 4. Now the 4CH, I can talk about that again, but Rich did mention it, where it's the more advanced version of the Light 4 that I just showed. And here we go. What color do I want to show it to you in? The purple. The 4CH. This was our flagship product for a long time. So it hooks up kind of like an amplifier. You could have 8 gauge power, 8 gauge ground. And what the 8 gauge ground will do for you is the ground powers the unit, but also will feed directly through to a ground post. So if you need small wire ground distribution, so whatever you're hooking up here, let's say you're hooking up a DSP. DSP needs power, ground, and a turn on. So you have your B plus pass through, which is protected by a fuse here. So now you have your power, your ground, and your turn on right here. And the way you could turn that on is with our switches that plug directly into the cable inputs, or a remote turn on or ignition or any positive trigger, or the onboard switches. So let's say it's LEDs in your rear amp rack and cooling fans. So you don't need to turn them on from the dash. You just turn them on when you're at a show. You pop the trunk or hatch or whatever, and you go back, and you don't want to add another switch or a switch panel. You go to this and you flip the switch. You could also use that to test your troubleshooting. Oh, your lights or your amps don't turn on. What could it be? Let me turn it on back here. Okay, now you're troubleshooting. You know if it works or not, right? So you can change. This has the RGB LED, and you can change between any combination of those. There is a purplish pink of those, so that would match purple or pink. Looks great. You can do, I know Randy sometimes watches, Randy Kessel. And I think is this Florida Gators? Sort of. Anyway. All right, guys. Let's check. Let's go to the comments. Let's see what you're talking about.
Okay. No, I understand. The reason I asked, we are limited to selling in the U.S. If there is a distributor in your area, or a dealer in your country,
Okay.
would be able to buy them.
Cigar Joe. Heck yeah. I'm going to run all my amps on channel 1. Had no idea you could. Now I wish I had gotten the mirror panels. If you already have a relay box and you like some of these colors, you can buy just the top. We'd ship you just the top and you can replace it. Michael Hughes orange. Oh, yeah. I'm scrolling up a little bit, guys. All right.
We're not the manufacturer, so
we need a lineup and make a reading rainbow meme out of it. Well, that's the plan. Once I get all the other colors cut, I'm going to line them all up. I'll have 20 of them. Can do the rainbow. Green Gene, what's going on? When's the Fanny Speed box coming out? So the speed controller is something that we are working on. We just actually got some more components in, and we're going into production so that the target is to have them have a limited number released before Black Friday. So we will make that announcement when they are available and what the pricing is, but that is the goal. You good?
Yeah.
All right. I shifted everything around and doing some questions. So when's the Fanny Speed box coming out? Told them that the goal is Black Friday for a limited amount.
Man, it's getting kind of warm in here.
That's just me. Randy Kessel was in the house. Hey, I was just showing.
Hey, Randy!
Was this color blue and orange? Because that's what I was showing off.
Blue and orange?
I was showing the blue and the orange one. Is that what colors he likes with the Florida Gators?
Oh, yeah. That's right. Let me see.
And Mark still has the original blue. So the original blue we used was fluorescent blue, which we can still make. And I am making them. I just hadn't made them yet. Never realized you ran Sparked Innovation. Yeah, we both do.
Well, Ed also runs Showtime.
No, I do not. Very cool, David Monroe. Yep. So, what do you got over there? Oh, do you want to show that?
People know about it, so yeah. Let me just put it together.
Okay. All right, let's shift back over here. Obviously, the guy calling wasn't watching our live stream.
No, he's from Brazil, and he wanted excess power stuff that we couldn't sell him, so.
It happens. All right. Yeah. So we do have all these products that we're talking about. To recap, if you are new to joining us tonight on this stream, we announced that we're doing another golden ticket contest. And before we leave, I can have Rich reiterate what that is. But our last golden ticket contest, we're also going to announce the grand prize winner of that next week. So we're going to be doing a stream once a week now. That's the goal. We haven't really set the day and time of when that's going to be. We will figure that out. Once we figure that out, we'll put that post out there. And so the next stream, we're going to announce the grand prize winner from the last golden ticket. And starting now, orders how much?
$150.
$150 and up, we'll get a new golden ticket. Oh, randomly, we'll find it in there. Is that the phone again?
Is it?
Yeah. Oh,
sorry.
Now it's Portugal calling. We also announced that we got shirts coming, new shirts that we're going to have for sale, but also put in orders of $150 and up, I believe, for a limited time. You will get a shirt or a chance to get a shirt. So
yeah, we just got off the phone. This is Spark. You want to call excess power?
That's funny. And announcing that we got about 20 different colors of relay box and fuse box tops available, and we got some of them here. and we're going to be doing a package deal on them. So yeah, lots of cool things going on. Besides all that stuff going on with us, I want to put it out to anyone out there. Ask any question you want. This is also an Ask Me Anything. We don't have many viewers. There's 11 on right now. But hey, if you got some questions for us, our company, technology, business, whatever it is, Jen, feel free. Just ask away. And I'll tune into the comments to see. What do we got? Need to send you my 4-channel and get the updated board. We had made revisions. This one's been out for over a year now. But the 4CH is done with revisions for now. For a while, has been for a while. So luckily that's the case. But if you want to refresh, updated version, then we can arrange that. Did I ever do a grand prize for the first one? For the first golden ticket, we did with the. This is probably our 4th one we've done. The only one we didn't do a grand prize for was the last one because there was such a delay when the 5th ticket was found, and it was just found not too long ago. So we're finally going to do that one. Rich is going to show off. We are introducing a new product by the end of the month. We are going to have some Black Friday sales, and this launch is going to be part of that. It's going to be a limited run. And what it is a fan speed controller that can control our fans, but also any 12-volt DC fan. And I'm a big fan of that. We do have fannies in stock. And I think there's a red one up there. Is there any other color we have, Rich, of the fannies?
I think that's the only color that's made.
That's in stock. We can do other colors. I'm going to take it out of the box and show.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So this is that fan speed controller that Edward was talking about. It's called Speedy. And the housing is not 100% complete, as you can see. There's a change that needs to be made. There we go. That's better. And then this side. So what you got here, these 3 terminals are going to be your power ground remote. This terminal is a switch that works with our cables. So you got our 18-foot cables. That switch will also perform what the remote wire does. And then here you have your Ethernet cable, which goes to a remote. Oh, thank you. Which goes to a remote mounted control knob and digital display. And on the output side, you've got 3 barrel connectors that go plug and play to fanny. We also sell extension cables with the barrel connectors that go right into here and right into fanny so that you don't have to wire anything up. It's really nice and convenient. And then these 2 over here are for any other 12-volt fan. And to kind of show you inside this thing.
This loud mofo.
What's that? Yeah. If you look, there is a fuse right there. And if you notice, that fuse has 2 positions, one over there, one over here. And that activates these outputs. So the default is these 3. And then if you want to run another type of fan, you run it on these. Now, we're unsure whether or not we're going to set these from the factory so that you can buy one that is, made for other fans or one that's made for our stuff, for our fannies. And then like later on, if you change your mind, you take the cover off and you switch it around. Or if we're just going to make you do that. I personally like the idea of it set from the factory so that has its own SKU, and you buy one that's designed for fannies and it's also backwards compatible or reverse compatible, however you want to say it. But yeah, this is like 93 to 95% completed, and we're just waiting on some boards to come in. But go ahead, do your thing, Edward.
All right, so that's a fan speed controller. We all need fans for our amps that run hot, right? especially in the summer. You're not thinking about it now because it's getting cooler out. But you still need to get things situated for your build. So don't skimp out and not get the fans until it's too late. I think, was it Scott Dilbeck of Power Hog, by the way? And what they do go on, they have their podcast on tonight, the Rolling Thunder. But they bought was it the white ones?
I think you bought them at the show off the display.
Yeah,
if I remember
when it was
correctly.
hot out. And a couple people have done that at the TDH show, then at Slamology, where they bought fannies from us and installed them right there, and their amps stopped going into Protect. So cooling fans are important. Now, if you want these kind of cooling fans, go get them. They're fine. They work. They're super loud. They do blow a lot of air, and they look like this. That's all I'm going to say about that. If you don't want a fan that looks like this, here's a standard type of fanny. And yes, we do take care to control the airflow and air profile. We set it so when it's mounted next to your amps, the air intake is perpendicular to the exhaust for more fresh air intake and not stifled air from behind if it's mounted in a corner. However, Speedy will work with either of these. You can control the speeds. If this is too loud and you want to back down the speed and you are using these, then you can use our speed controller on them. You could use them on this. If you want something that looks good and lights up, this does have LEDs in it. But like all the colors we have on our relay boxes, you can choose a colored top to match your build. You can do the same thing with fanny. I don't have many colors built, but I'll show you a red one.
Ryan Linneman says, I have quite a few of your products and love them all. Randy says, I need to send you my 4-channel and get the updated board.
Yes, I already saw. I saw that one. Said we do have some updates if he's at the old one, so we can work on that. So fanny itself, we do have a nice manual that shows you a few things there. And
Ryan asked, are we doing more colors on fanny? I need to add at least one.
yeah, we can do transparent colors. They don't always work out the best, but mostly opaque colors. I will take this out of the plastic. Why not? I'll just be careful with it. So we can change the color of the LEDs and the acrylic. You don't have to do both. You can do either or. This can be white LED. Heck, it could be green LEDs and red acrylic if you want, Christmas. So any opaque acrylic that we have, then it will we'll be able to do that. So we got how many opaque colors? Probably 12. You could do white, gray, black is standard, red, green, blue, orange, yellow, pink. Oh, we did get the pink acrylic in. We can't do mirror on here yet because of the way we acrylic weld the pieces, so mirror doesn't quite work out the same. But that is an example of a colored fanny. There we go. All right. So we'll get to some comments. How long have we been on? 45 minutes. Oh, there. Rich has some pictures.
How do I show this?
I could do that. For some reason, this screen is screwy here. It's still on the spotlight. I don't know how to turn off the spotlight.
amplifiers.
Yeah.
I just realized how phallic that looks.
That's all right. But this one, I do like this picture a lot right there.
Yep.
That's with the marble pink, right?
Yeah, it's a pearl, pink pearl.
The pearl.
Let's see what everybody's saying.
All right.
Scroll down those comments, man.
Okay, trying to get this.
You don't know what you're doing. You don't know technology.
Well, no, it used to be a bigger window. Now it's got this.
Oh,
So the little.
can you collapse it? No, I guess not.
No, it doesn't.
I love how you put our brief live stream.
Well, so far it's brief.
Wait, the blackboard. Oh, Randy wants the whiteboard.
Blackboard, I need the white one. I would love to get a fan controller.
Ah, I see. Okay. Maybe we could swap it out.
Yeah.
I need it. He
Here's
needs
Speedy.
the Speedy. He needs it.
Can't wait for Speedy.
Bought displays at Samology, saved my butt, and love them now. I have everything. Sparked everything. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Scott said that?
Yeah.
He's about to have everything else.
Are you going to do colors for the Speedy?
Yeah, why not? You got to match the build.
Yeah, I guess we haven't worked out exactly how that will be.
Oh,
but
right, because of the top.
yeah.
Hmm.
We could figure something out.
Maybe opaque colors would work.
Yeah. Opaque wood. We'll see how they work.
Yeah.
Or instead of frosted in the middle, it could be transparent. We'll see.
Ah, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Possibly, Randy. Possibly.
Possibly.
Show them
Hi,
a picture
Rich.
of my Gators fan. Do you have that? I don't know.
Who's that? Who said hi? Hi, David. Oh, wait. Show them the picture of my Gators. Did we make that already?
Yeah, he has it.
Oh God, thank God.
That was a long time ago.
Oh, all right, good. I was like, did we not make that yet? You show us pictures, and so then we could show everybody else the pictures.
And Joe and
Yeah, Joe's a good guy.
Is that Cigar Joe?
Cigar Joe, yeah.
With a nice looking build.
Hi, Anton.
Anton in the house. All right, so we're at 48 minutes. Should we cut it off or
Cut it off. No.
Go an hour?
Is there other stuff to talk about? Did you mentioned
Let's recap.
yeah. Okay, where is it?
Golden ticket under here.
Okay. All right. To recap, the golden ticket, Sparky's golden ticket. You can win this. Okay. All you got to do is spend $150 or more on our site between now and the end of the month. We will announce 5 winners. Well, no, we're not going to announce them. They're going to announce themselves because the instructions are on this golden ticket of what to do when you find it. And we are going to give you a $100 gift card if you win this. So you're automatically entered if you spend $150 or more. If you see this in your package, you're the lucky winner of the golden ticket. Take a picture of yourself smiling with the golden ticket, and then you send that to us, and then we give you a $100 gift card. And then you're entered to get a 1 in 5 prize from us. Of the 5 people that get the golden tickets, one person is going to get an extra little something of our choosing. And like Ed said, we still haven't given that out for the last golden ticket contest. So we're going to be doing that next week. If you spend $150 or more on our site, not only do you get potentially entered to win one of these, you also get a new shirt, free shirt from us. And we'll contact you afterwards for your size and get you that.
Let me show off the shirts again.
Kind of like my picture and video. The only viewer here should get a golden ticket. Well, you have to buy monies, you know? You have to spend that cash money because it's a very slow part of the season. And we've got big plans, and in order to make those plans happen, we got to spend money. And so we need money to spend it. And so it's the cycle, the circle of life, you know what I mean? Ooh, there are the shirts. Nice.
That's what it'll look like.
Ah, does he have? Is he owed a shirt?
Anton, I owe him a shirt.
Oh, that's Ed's fault. That's not my fault.
So I will get that to you, Anton.
He's lying. Don't believe a word he says.
I had to get. We have been waiting to get these shirts in for a long time.
Ah, Randy got his golden ticket. Yes, you did. So that's the recap on the golden ticket. So now you know. Okay, the more you know. The more you know. Take a selfie of you holding this ticket. Send us an email to sparky@sparkedinnovations.com. Attach the picture to your message with the subject, I got a golden ticket. Feel free to also share this on social media and tag Sparked Innovations. In your wildest dreams, you could not imagine the marvelous surprise that awaits you. Do you have tiny onesie on the way? Tiny onesies. Oh, for babies? That'd be a great idea. Actually, it'd be a really good idea. My daughter's almost 2, and we still put her in onesies for bed. That would be really cool. Kind of expensive, but we do have youth smalls and youth mediums coming in, but I think maybe only enough for like our kids.
We could always do that through Teespring. It's a drop ship type of deal. So if only 1 or 2 people want a onesie.
Right. Yeah, we could upload artwork. It'll be expensive, right? It's like $20, $25.
Maybe.
Something like that.
We'd look into it.
Yep, David Monroe is a golden ticket winner as well. For babies, I'm waiting right now to become a dad. Congrats, man!
Whoa,
that's great.
Yeah,
that is so awesome. That is so
news.
Great. That's a blessing to have your own child. That's just great, man. I'm really, really happy for you. I got 2 of my own. Ed technically has 2 of his own. Step, kind of thing.
I love him.
But yeah, it's great, man. Kids are great.
And Anton seems like a good guy. Like he'll be able to teach his kids pretty well.
Oh yeah, and I don't get the parents that complain about their kids. If you got a shitty kid, that's your fault. You know what I mean? It's like you didn't raise them right. Like kids are awesome. It's a blessing to have children, and you got to put the time in and be a good parent. But it's very, very rewarding. So
but if they don't like bass, that's when you're welcome to disown them.
Are you
Just kidding.
Are you all thinking about making any aux splitter boxes to run multiple amps off one channel? Edward, it's a question for you.
Do you mean like relay box? Because our relay box already does that.
No. RCA splitter.
RCA? You mean the
I
one
think
we have a prototype
that's what
of?
it sounds like.
If that's it, that's yeah. We're working on it.
Yeah, we're working. We've got a lot of irons in the fire. And we've made the mistake of announcing products that we were working on way too early, and we would underestimate how long certain things would take to actually become a product that we can sell. To get it from ideation to like in a customer's hands takes a very long time. That's been a hard lesson for us to learn. So yeah, but we've got a list over there. It's on a whiteboard. And we're making good progress. I think you guys are going to like some of the things that we're coming out with. Speedy's one example of that. But like I said, it's taken us about almost a year to come up with it. So
we design things a little different than most like workshops do. We do it half workshop, half mass production. So
where's the remote board thing? Do you have that?
It's up where you were messing with stuff. Unless you took it into your office. Well, do you want to show that before we sign off?
Yeah, I just want to show. I didn't take it with.
It should be up there then.
There it is.
This pandemic didn't help your cause either. You know, for us, it wasn't much of an impact, but the impact that there was is on the negative side. So just in general, the market was not as strong as it has been, I guess you could say. Mostly for us, the supply chain has been intact. There's a few little headache items here and there, and we've worked around it. So no huge big deal. We have product on the shelf. We have materials here to build with, so we're good.
So I'll kind of have to hold this a little bit, but give you guys an example of what it may look like when it's released. We have a better knob to offer.
Yeah, this one. Or
Right.
these are expensive, so this may be an option.
And what we got here, if you look on the back, that's kind of like our little junction box. It's got the RCA or the RJ45 in, plugs into the back there, and you have the potentiometer. Let's see, it's a little bit dark, but the potentiometer to change the fan speed, and then you've got this cable that connects to your display, and that will show you from 0 to 100 where your fan speed is. And we've hooked up like a lot of Fanies. Sometimes like just 25% is enough of airflow. You don't need them cranked up all the time, especially in the cooler months. So you don't have to deal with all that noise. And our fans are already relatively on the quiet side. But if you have bilge pump fans and they're going, ah, you might want to turn that down a little bit. He needs one now. His Excursion Dash has a weird pocket that will be perfect for. Cool. We got to get the dimensions of some of these dashes and start making standards for them. We only have like the Tahoe panel. Drew Jones has helped us with that, but we got other vehicles out there that are common that we could probably make little pockets for. Fanies are pulse width modulation.
The Speedy.
The Speedy is not Fanny. Fanny is just a regular DC motor, brushless. And this uses pulse width modulation to control. It receives a analog pot that tells the computer what to do.
Yeah, that makes the pulse, the width of it different in a very
Adjust.
way.
Yep, like that. So
All right,
that's.
I got to clean up, so let's sign off.
All right, let's sign off, guys. Thank you so much for hanging with us all this time. This short, brief live stream that we did, and we will be here next week for you guys and announce the winner of the last golden ticket. And I just noticed that the stops are here and there.
Take off the knob and put it in a different position.
No. It goes from here to there.
What do you mean?
Like instead of going like stop, it's up top.
You so you can get pots in different turn numbers of turns, right?
Yeah.
So this is
We
the
would
standard.
need one that's 180 though.
If we want it 180, here's how. If you have 0 to 100, that's the standard number of turns. Anything else would be a lot more.
Okay. All right, cool.
Later, guys. All right, David Monroe and Scott. Scott is
have
doing
a great weekend too, Scott.
You're doing your podcast, right? The Rolling Thunder podcast, which comes on soon. So tonight, if you guys still want more car audio stuff going on, talk and listen in the background, then there you go. Thank you, everybody. We will be back. Look forward to things coming along. Stay tuned on our Facebook page. That's where we're going to do more announcements about when we're going to go live and stuff like that. So.
If you're just tuning in now, I'm not sure if you are, you'll want to know what this is. So go back and look.
Wait till we sign off here, and then you can watch the video over on YouTube.
It's a fan speed controller. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Plus, you get to see all the wonderful colors of tops that we have, and maybe pick up some yourself.
Yep. All right, guys. Have a great weekend.
Thanks.
If you're at SEMA, if you're at Ruckus, be safe. Have fun. We wish we were there, but we're going to watch some videos that come along our way. Hope you do too. Have fun.
Have fun, guys. Thank you so much. I'm just going to stand here awkwardly until this thing signs off.